Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson that came through the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, while meditating last night, on what Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, will put on my spirit, for me to come out with this morning. Matthew 24 and 35 just kept going through my mind, man. The word of the Lord endureth forever, man. And I just went to meditating, through the spirit. And, and as we see Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, pursue this diabolical plan in efforts to continue his reign of terror and perpetually, rule and inflict everything on the planet and continue to cause animals to go extinct. Ultimately, we know that this man has an end through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. But what we're involved in, man, in this word, this word is forever, man. This is a forever thing. This is not something that's just gonna, pass away. When the kingdom comes, man. Nah, man. There's prophecy that's going to be fulfilled in the kingdom, as we're aware of. I'm speaking to the choir. I'm just speaking what's on my mind. And what we're involved in, man, this word, this truth. Hey, this is something that this truth is immortal, man. This truth, this word is immortal. You see, that's why this word is going to be put inside of us, pursuant to the second covenant, man. Okay? It involves this word being put inside of us, man. Which is going to have us all righteous and put us in that immortal estate. You see, so this is heavy, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man, what we're involved in, man, this is heavy. This is heavy, man. Esau understands that too. He knows. He knows how powerful these words are, man. Okay, these heathen are aware. That's why the Bible's banned in China. You see, these heathens know how powerful this word is, man. You see, but they're gonna get up close and personal with that reality in the eon to come, man. We're in the position of power. You see? So through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, let's start with that Matthew 24. It's also in I think it's written somewhere else too. 1 Peter, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's echoed. We'll probably grab that too through the spirit. But let's just grab this. The book of St. Matthew, chapter 24. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking, which makes it even heavier, because we know he is the word, pursuing the St. John, the 1st chapter. Bear with me. I'm going to start at verse 34. The book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 34, and it reads, "Verily, I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled." All of what things? Prophecy, man. Prophecy. You see? That's why Yahweh Shai also said this when you go to Luke. Bear with me. When you go to Luke The brother Araya in the camp, he always quotes this. The brother always quotes this right here. But this is Luke 24. But it's heavy though, man. I understand why. You see? Hey, this is a concept that, you got a Christian, so-called, that claims to understand the Bible, but they can't understand the concept that Yahweh Shai was on the scene since Genesis, man. They can't grasp that concept. But anyways, Luke 24 and 44, and it reads, and he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you. Okay, these are the words, man, while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled. All things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses and in the prophets. So he went all the way back to the Torah. Okay, he's all in the Tanakh, right? And in Psalms concerning me. And this is written in Luke. You see, showing you that Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the book and it's written of him. Okay? And these words, these engrafted words, hey, he's given his men, all right, in the form of the prophets, the authority to bring it forth. You see? And this is not a light thing. Because scripture's going to where the word of, where the word of a king is, man. Where the word of a king is, matter of fact, let me go get that. Is that it might be either Ecclesiastes 10 or 8. I always get it mixed up. I'm gonna try 8. I always get these two. Oh, there it goes. The book of Ecclesiastes, the Wadi Hawabashim Yahushai. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, and we're gonna go back to that Luke and read that again. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8 and verse 4, and it reads, where the word of a king is, there is power. And who may say unto him, what doest thou, man? Showing you the power in these words that we possess, man. Showing you that this thing is this is not a light thing. The authority we've been given with handling the counsel of the Lord. Hey, this is shaking up the earth, man. This gospel, man. And Esau can't stop it if he wanted to. The only way this word is going to stop is when Yahweh Bashim Yahushai declares it in the form of Amos 8 and 11 coming to pass. The famine of the word. And at that point, rest assured that the elect is sealed. Which means we're that much closer to going home. We'll just have to go through that straight gate, man. And welcome it with open arms, man. Understanding that that's our ticket home. You see? Let's continue on. Let's go back. Let's read this Luke one more time and we'll jump back to Matthew. Luke 24 and 44. And he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses and in the prophets and in the Psalms concerning me, man. You see, so when we jump back to that Matthew 24, okay, and 34, one more time, we'll read down. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled, man. You see, prophecy must be fulfilled and efforts for a transition to come. You see? And we're speaking prophecy into existence. This is what's so powerful. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is confirming the words of his servants, man. Pursuant to Isaiah 44. This is why it's so important for us to bring it forth, man. You see, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai requires it. You see? And this prophecy, again, that's going to be fulfilled in the kingdom. There's still prophecies there's prophecies in Genesis that haven't been fulfilled yet. Okay? Like Gad overcoming at the end. What's that, Genesis 49? Okay, we're creeping up on that time, no? We're creeping up on that moment. You know? Kala Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Let's continue on. Matthew 24 and 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away, man. And this is talking to the current world and rulership in the form of Esau's eon. Okay, hence why it's written in 2nd Esdras, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You see? That world going into an eon, a space of time. You see? This is where Esau has been able to pursue his reign of terror. But now it's coming to a close. Okay, showing you that what? He has a set time, a set bound he cannot pass. Heaven and earth, Matthew 24 and 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away. You see? Heaven and earth shall pass away. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. I'm just trying to think where that was. Oh my goodness. I think that's 1 Peter, the 3rd chapter, if I'm not mistaken. No, let me see something real quick. Second Peter 3. The book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 13, it reads, nevertheless, we according to his promise, right? Look for new heavens and a new earth, and that promise is entwined with that second covenant. You see, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai promised us sovereignty, power, and dominion. You see, Yahweh Shai promised he'll come back and deliver his elect. Okay. That's a promise, man. He's not going to... Hey, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai made promises, oaths, and covenants with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And those promises and covenants cannot be broken. Look, 2 Peter 3 and 13. Nevertheless, which means what? Make no doubt about it. According to his promise, look for... Nevertheless, so let me read this again. Nevertheless, we, okay, who? The elect, Lord willing, we're part of that precious number. Abaratazah. And ultimately, this will rest on the whole nation as they're born back into the kingdom in righteousness. You see? Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, right? A new rulership. Okay, which is going to equal a new earth. Being that that world is going to be operating under that regime. So that vibration is going to be all throughout the earth. As it tells us in Sirach 10. The way the king is, so are the people. You see? Wherein dwelleth righteousness. This is what's coming. Righteousness, man. Because the rulers are going to be what? All righteous, pursuing the wisdom of Solomon. When we're changed, you see, into immortals through righteousness. Because as it tells us in Wisdom of Solomon, righteousness is immortal. So going back to Matthew 24 and 35, and it reads, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. You see, the Lord's words will not pass away, man. Because his words endureth forever, man. 1 Peter, the 1st chapter. if I stand corrected. That's the last precept. Let me see something though. I'm going to start up. I'm going to start right here. The book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, Salakia, chapter 1, and verse 24, and it reads, "For all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man as the flower of grass," right? The grass withereth. Hold on, bear with me. The grass withereth, and the flower thereof falleth away, right? And this is like unto man, the glory of man. You know, so you see Esau all puffed up, right? Moving with this pomp. You got Trump talking like he can't be stopped. You got this man talking like a god, man. Stating what he's gonna do, what's not gonna happen, what's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. All right, not realizing that this man's they're withering like the green herb, man. As a matter of fact, let me get a quick precept. To precept this right here. The book of Psalms, chapter 37, and verse 1, and it reads, and this is a psalm of David, our beloved warrior, king, prophet. "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be envious against the workers of iniquity." Why? "For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb," man. Okay? As it's written in 1 Peter. You see? The first chapter. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to come mow this man down. You see? But guess what? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's word endures forever. Let's go back. 1 Peter 2 and 4 again, "For all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man as the flower of grass. The grass withereth, and the flower thereof falleth away," right? So as a man, you're gonna man, you listen, man, you're gonna get old, you're gonna decay, and you're gonna end up dying, man. You see? And this is exactly what's gonna happen to Esau. What's happening to Esau? See, that's not gonna happen to us. We're gonna be immortal in the life to come, which is right around the corner. You know, and you people out there that eavesdrop on these lessons, and you know, you want to come up against the truth, and you may feel different about what we're saying, but guess what? You ain't gonna have no choice but to accept it when you in a position where it's right before your eyes. Then what? You standing there looking dumb as hell with your mouth open. Okay, as you gaze upon immortals, man. You see? So you can feel however you want to feel about it. You know, ultimately, you're going to have no choice but to believe in the time to come. You see? Let's continue on. 1 Peter 1 and 25. "But the word of the Lord endureth forever." Why? Because it's immortal. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's words are immortal, man. "And this is the word which by the gospel is preached unto you," man. And we got the incorruptible truth, incorruptible word, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And this is why it's knocking down these strongholds of Esau. Okay, this is why he's losing sleep at night. Because the prophets of the Lord are on the scene. And this is the way the Lord wanted this thing to play out. Hey, and going back to the talking point of him losing sleep at night, he's definitely, because hey, if you think about it, all right, it shows us in the scriptures. that he had, certain kings of the heathen, have certain dreams and nightmares, man, before doing something spectacular. Before doing something spectacular, man. You have Pharaoh, right? Pharaoh was dreaming, right? Then you had Daniel. You had Nebuchadnezzar, right? With Daniel can interpret. Daniel broke down his dream with a whole statue in Daniel 7. What's that? In the book of Daniel. You see? Come on now. Evil E's having nightmares, man, dreaming about, his end, his demise. This is why scripture says great fear fell upon them that saw them. When you read Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. See, Esau knows that terrors are upon him. And what he's doing now, he's trying to psych himself out. But ultimately, all he's doing is putting himself deeper and deeper into the snare. Because as Gamaliel told those the wicked scribes and Pharisees, the wicked ones of the time, they weren't all wicked, but the ones that were persecuting Peter and a few other apostles in Acts 5. Like Gamaliel had told them. Gamaliel, he was a Pharisee himself. And what did he tell them? He said, if you fight, if the Lord's with them, in so many words, he said, if the Lord's with them, you're going to find yourself fighting up against the Lord. And you know damn well your arms are too short to box with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Evil E. You see? So ultimately, at the end of this thing, righteousness is going to prevail. Wickedness and evil is going to be put out. And the truth, which has been so long without fruit, is going to be declared, man. And there's nothing Evil E you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it, man. This word is stronger than you. It's stronger than everything you got going for yourself in your left hand, with your left hand priesthood. Okay? And it's going to show itself at the end. It's going to show to be victorious, man. Righteousness is going to be victorious. So stay prayed up, Aki Amenakwaf. Lord willing, you will edify. We're coming into some turbulent times, man. So we're going to need prayer. Fast as well as pray. Abarat is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is with us up until the final moments, man. Lord willing, we get caught up in the clouds, man, and get delivered out of here, man, the way it's written. Lord willing, but hey, there's two ways out, man. Revelations 11 and 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter. All right. So either way the cookie crumbles, we're going home. Revelations. What was it? 20 and 4. I meant to echo. You see? So either way the cookie crumbles. And then 1 Thessalonians 4 echoes, the outcome of those that, went to sleep. So either way the cookie crumbles, we going home. You see? So there's comfort. That's why at the end of 1 Thessalonians 4 it says, comfort one another with these words. Because at the end of the day, we win. Righteousness is going to be victorious, man. So yeah, Akiyam and Akwa. That's all I got. Hey, Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwa will edify. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down, where I learned this 144% truth. Shalom.